Environmental analysis is the process of identifying external elements that affect an organization's performance. It is an essential foundation for every business strategy. In this chapter, we will discuss the two most popular techniques, PESTLE analysis as well as Porter's 5 forces. PEST analysis. PEST analysis is a framework used to scan the organization's external environment. The letters PEST stand for political, economic, social, and technological. Some approaches will add in extra factors such as legal and environmental PESTLE analysis. However, all approaches are all merely variations on a theme. The important principle is identifying the key factors from the wider, uncontrollable external environment that might affect the organization. The basic PEST analysis includes 4 factors. Political. Here, government regulations are assessed in terms of their ability to affect the business environment and trade markets. The main issues addressed in this section include political stability, tax guidelines, trade regulations, safety regulations, and employment laws. Economic. Through this factor, businesses examine the economic issues that are bound to have an impact on the company. This will include factors like inflation, interest rates, economic growth, the unemployment rate, policies, and the business cycle followed in the country. Social. With the social factor, a business can analyze the socio-economic environment of its market via elements like customer demographics, cultural limitations, lifestyle attitude, and education. With these, a business can understand how consumer needs are shaped. Technological. How technology can either positively or negatively impact the introduction of a product or service into a marketplace is assessed here. These factors include technological advancements, the life cycle of technologies, and the role of the Internet. Expanding the PEST analysis to PESTLE adds 2 more factors. Legal. These factors include discrimination law, consumer law, antitrust law, employment law, and health and safety law. These factors can affect how a company operates, its cost, and the demand for its products. Environmental. Those factors include ecological and environmental aspects such as weather, climate, and climate change, which may especially affect industries such as tourism, farming, and insurance. Furthermore, a growing awareness of the potential impacts of climate change is affecting how companies operate. When using PESTLE as a tool for analysis, it is possible to get overlap between an issue which can be put into 2 sections. For example, legal factors are often connected to political factors. As with all techniques, there are advantage and disadvantage to using it to help plan an organizational strategy. On the one hand, it provides a simple and easy-to-use framework for your analysis. It helps to reduce the impact and effects of potential threats to your organization and provides a mechanism that enables your organization to identify and exploit new opportunities. On the other hand, users can oversimplify the information that is used for making decisions. Also, the process has to be conducted regularly to be effective, and often organizations do not make this investment. To maximize the benefit of the PESTLE analysis, it should be used on a regular basis within an organization. The impact of a certain external factor may have more severe consequences for a particular division or department, and the PESTLE technique can help to clarify why change is needed. Furthermore, this analysis technique should be used in conjunction with other tools such as SWOT to produce the best results. Porter's 5 forces model, named after Michael Porter, identifies 5 forces that shape every market and industry in the world. The 5 forces are frequently used to measure competition intensity, attractiveness, and profitability of an industry or market. These 5 forces are: threat of new entry. A company's power is affected by the force of new entrants into its market. The less time and money it costs for a competitor to enter a company's market and be an effective competitor, the more a company's position may be significantly weakened. An industry with strong barriers to entry is an attractive feature for companies that allows them to charge higher prices and negotiate better terms. Buyer power. This specifically deals with the ability that customers have to drive prices down. It is affected by how many buyers or customers a company has, how significant each customer is, and how much it will cost a company to find new customers or markets for its output. A smaller and more powerful client base means that each customer has more power to negotiate for lower prices and better deals. A company that has many smaller, independent customers will have an easier time charging higher prices to increase profitability. Threat of substitution. Substitute goods or services that can be used in place of a company's products or services pose a threat. Companies that produce goods or services for which there are no close substitutes will have more power to increase prices and lock in favorable terms. When close substitutes are available, customers will have the option to forgo buying a company's product, and a company's power can be weakened. Supplier power. This force addresses how easily suppliers can drive up the cost of inputs. It is affected by the number of suppliers of key inputs of a good or service, how unique these inputs are, and how much it will cost a company to switch from one supplier to another. The fewer the number of suppliers, and the more a company depends upon a supplier, the more power a supplier holds to drive up input costs and push for advantage in trade. On the other hand, when there are many suppliers or low switching costs between rival suppliers, a company can keep input costs lower, increasing profits. Competitive rivalry. This force refers to the number of competitors and their ability to undercut a company. The larger the number of competitors, along with the number of equivalent products and services they offer, the lesser the power of a company. Suppliers and buyers seek out a company's competition if they are able to offer a better deal or lower prices. Conversely, when competitive rivalry is low, a company has greater power to charge higher prices and set the terms of deals to achieve higher sales and profits. Understanding Porter's 5 forces and how they apply to an industry can enable a company to adjust its business strategy to better use its resources to generate higher earnings for its investors.